Hello, my name is Jennifer Lee and this is my presentation, Helen Keller. I researched about Helen Keller because I admire her a lot. I admire her because she went to Cambridge University to get ready for Radcliffe College. And Cambridge University is one of the most famous universities these days. I also admire Helen Keller because she inspires me to do things that sometimes I believe I can't. So, who is Helen Keller? Where was she born? Why is she famous? Helen Keller was an American author, political activist, and lecturer. She was born in Tuscumbia, a small town in Alabama. She was born at June 27, 1880. Helen Keller is famous for her productivity and hard work, although she had a lot of disabilities. Helen Keller was an ordinary child like all the other children until she got a scarlet fever and became deaf and blind. Helen Keller became a furious child until March 3, March 3, 1886, when she met Anne Sullivan, which was blind like her but not deaf. Anne Sullivan actually needed many eye surgeries in order to see. People in their 20s to 30s admire Helen Keller a lot because they are curious of how her life was. Helen Keller's story still inspires a lot of people all around the world today. It influences them in a positive way by inspiring them. Some facts about Helen Keller was that Helen Keller went to Cambridge University to get ready for Radcliffe College. She went to Radcliffe College because she couldn't go to Harvard since they only let in boys, and Radcliffe College was her second choice and only let girls in. There are 3 reasons why Helen Keller's story is important. Helen Keller's story is initially important because it brings a very important lesson with it. It is that everything is possible if you just believe and try your best. Another reason is because people can understand that people with disabilities can do just as good as everyone, maybe even better. The last reason is because her story can inspire people to do more things that they want without them thinking that they can't because something happened to them or it just seems impossible. It can inspire them to go to their dream university, like I want to go to Cambridge University. Now, I will show you her timeline. So, Helen Keller was born on June 27, 1880, in Tuscumbia, a small town in Alabama. Her parents were Catherine Adams Keller, which was her mother, and Captain Arthur H. Keller, which was her father. He was the captain of the Confederate Army. Helen Keller became deaf and blind when she was 19 months by scarlet fever, and there was a change in her life. She became a furious child from the loss of her sight and hearing. She forgot how to talk, and on March 3, 1886, she met Anne Sullivan, which became a very important person of her life and her teacher and companion. Helen Keller moved out of the main house to live with Anne Sullivan. Helen Keller's family was, however, not rich. They had lost a great amount of wealth in the World War II. Helen Keller memorized 30 words by nightfall in April 15th, 1887. This was surprising news at that time because a deafblind barely could memorize 80 words. In 1898, Helen Keller entered Cambridge University to get ready for Radcliffe College. She graduated Cambridge University and entered Radcliffe College in the 1900s. She started learning how to write in Radcliffe College. And her autobiography, The Story of My Life, was published in 1903. Some other published books were Optimist and The Song of the Stone Wall. In 1904, she received the award from Radcliffe College and was the first deaf-blind too. In 1936, Anne Sullivan died by coronary thrombosis. Then Polly Thomason took over Helen Keller. In 1948, Helen Keller went to Japan, and she suffered a great stroke in 1960s. In 1968, June 1st, Helen Keller died near her 88th birthday. She died at the age of 87. There's a quote that really inspired me that she wrote. It was that life is a daring adventure or else nothing. It inspired me a lot because it made me think that if you did nothing, nothing was going to happen and nothing was going to get better. There are 2 pictures here that you may not be able to see right now. But this picture is about Helen Keller becoming deaf and blind when she was 19 months by a scarlet fever. This one over here, this picture over here is our books that were published. Her autobiography, The Story of My Life, that was published in 1904 once again, and The Optimist and The Song of the Stone Wall. There are also two people related to Helen Keller. They are Anna Sullivan and Alexander Graham Bell. Anna Sullivan was Helen Keller's teacher and companion. She taught Helen Keller not like no other teacher would. She taught her with love and made sure that Helen Keller was having fun. Alexander Graham Bell is related to Helen Keller because he was Helen Keller's friend and was a part of the reason why Helen Keller went to Radcliffe College. Thank you. This is all I have researched about Helen Keller until now. Once again, I am Jennifer Lee. I hope you have a great day.